All right, real quick, it's yours truly, Mr. Taliaferro. Before the video starts, it would mean the world to me if you follow me on Twitter, Instagram. That's how my business grows. At is Mr. Taliaferro on your screen right now. When you follow and subscribe to me, you become one of the pharaohs. That's how I talk business, and that's how you support a young hustler out here getting it. All right, Mr. Taliaferro, how's everybody doing out there? So this is a big announcement for WMG. This is a big announcement for Wale. Wale has officially signed with Warner Brothers Music, all right? This is a big deal because Wale was dropped from Atlantic a few months ago, and a lot of people were starting to put up them question marks about Wale, like, yo, what are you gonna do? Is a label gonna be interested in you? Will you go the distribution route? Will you go the independent route? And now those questions have been answered, all right? Wale is planning to unveil his 6th studio album at some point this year, and he wanted a label behind it, a major, and Warner Brothers is going to be the label to support him. Now, in a statement from Warner Brothers, they said they're delighted to have Wale join the crew. They say he's a pillar in the hip-hop community and beyond. With his cultural relevance and lyrical prowess, he continues to elevate the game. Wale is truly a force to be reckoned with, and we look forward to a successful partnership for years to come. Why did I read that off? I was reading that off because I was listening to what Warner Brothers was saying. They didn't speak from a place of we're trying to get him back to number one. It's almost as if they felt as if though Wale was a top act today, and I don't believe that's true at this present time. His last album flopped, right? Just to tell you what it is, it flopped. And I mean, he clashed out at the media. He aired out, I think he got into it with academics or everyday struggle. He was so upset. He took it out on, I think he was taking it out on academics to like represent his frustration with the whole entire new generation, right? And I'm thinking to myself, why would they speak from this level of, or this space of entitlement as if they know they got a big act in Wale? And to me, I'm thinking, this might speak to Warner Brothers. They don't really got a lot of they don't really got a lot of hip hop over there. I went through their lineup on their site, and I'm looking for black acts because I'm black and Wale's black. And I seen Baka Not Nice. McConan is even. I see McConan over there. He's a hip hop act. Jason Derulo is pop. He's over there. Very cultured and diverse. Division's over there. Party Next Door is over there. Roy Woods, Sabibi's over there. I'm looking at a lot of artists who, let me say, they're very cultured. Let me make sure I clear that up. But they're in very interesting spaces. You got a lot of artists who we would want to believe have not did the best at promoting their music outside of Derulo. They don't do the best job of promoting their music, and some of these artists, that's been their detriment. See, Mac Miller's over here, and I'm thinking, why would Wale go this route? What is in it for him? And I'm guessing he really needs to promo and the team behind him financially. Wale dropped a surprise EP a couple days ago, and if you listen to it, I finally got a chance to listen to it, and I'm listening to it. The bars in it, and you could tell Wale feels slighted. He feels like the underdog. He feels like he has to do a lot of stuff himself. Hell, the name of the EP, if I'm not mistaken, was like self-promotion, right? So I'm just thinking, I'm putting all these pieces together, and I think this is a very interesting step for Wale. He talked about this decision to join Warner Brothers. He said, this is an exciting step for me. I'm thrilled to be at a company that is willing to showcase my artistry while supporting my entrepreneurial spirit. I felt their passion, commitment, and enthusiasm from day one. They believed in my vision wholeheartedly, and I'm ready to show and prove. I'm going to just put an asterisk by that one. I'm not 100% sure if that one's going to work out. I'm wishing for the best for Wale, but I'm not 100% sure if that's the move. Like, it just doesn't seem like this could get Wale to a spot where he was, in my opinion, in that top 5. At one point, I believe he was in that. I believe when he dropped the Ambition joint, I believe he was in that conversation with a Drake, with a Cole, with a Kendrick. I thought Wale was right there. And since then, I think he's dropped the ball. I know he deals with a lot from a mental standpoint as well, like kind of having his ups and downs like a lot of artists do. And I think he's kind of pulled back in maybe the second or third tier in rap right now. I mean, he sold under 30K first week or something like that, right? It wasn't great. So I'm thinking he's pulled back from those premier tiers and kind of fell backwards a little bit. And I'm thinking to myself, this label isn't going to get those stream numbers up. They don't master in that. They're not going to get the youth that he needs right now to kind of get him back in that premier spot. Label that Wale was on, Atlantic, they're all about streams and views right now. That's why they let go Wale. You're putting too much money into him and his artistry, and he's not able to sell projects anymore because he doesn't relate to the kids, the youth, the little pumps of the world. He ain't got no connection to them. So that's why Atlantic let him go. But you kind of got to look at it from both sides, because Wale makes music out of a real place. And if he ain't trying to just do shit for streams, that's why he had to leave Atlantic. But to sign with Warner Bros., I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, let's move on to another story. A 2-for-1 here. Young Dolph. Somebody done pissed Dolph off. I'm guessing he done got into it with one of his homies. He posted this on his Instagram account. He said, if you fall out with your dog about anything pertaining to money, you a bitch ass nigga. 1, mad because you think another man should give you some money without you working for it. 2, watch another man spend his money on whatever and you have feelings inside of you that he could have gave that money to you so you can do whatever with it. 3, you balling but you mad at your homie for not paying you your money back that he don't have, and it's taking him a while to get his shit together. Bitch nigga traits. So I don't know who has pissed Young Dolph off in his camp, or was it somebody that he cut off years ago, but somebody got Young Dolph to thinking, and he wanted to air you niggas out and tell y'all he is not rocking with you niggas who get into it with your dogs over money. All right, Wale signs to Warner Brothers and Young Dolph is airing out niggas. Man, y'all leave Young Dolph the hell alone, man. Dolph don't bother anybody. Leave him the hell alone. Let him get his money, buy his flipper chains, and cash out. Leave him alone. Thank y'all for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. Salute. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty.